At the end of the day, when they had such strong laning potential with the Lucian right off the bat.
Shifter is using quite accordingly here in any of the engagements. Imaqtpie, a little close on that one, but
nice
they didn't know he was exactly there. Rat-a-tat-tat has not come out yet. He doesn't have what he wants. He actually turns it on, but then he gets jumped on. First blood coming into Afromu, and like we said before, this is going to be a really hard lane. The poison's going to tick, but it's not going to tick enough as he life steals it back up. CLG Doublelift and Afromu.
That fight went CLG's hand levels, and now Dexter trying to cascade that advantage.
They will not let it just be that. Going for Crumbs, they do get the smite out. There's the speed up, the ultimate comes out, and he bites down onto Crumbs to get that red buff for himself.
The most expensive red buff of Dignitas' game right. Dignitas says, great, the bubble landed, we can go in on this. CLG is not amused. Look how quickly Doublelift bursts down Kiwi Kid to finish him off, and then even with the heals, it shows how powerful that BF sword and Bam Scepter was, especially after the fight was over. And another move in this game.
Seraph getting hit up quite hard. One more attack. Shifter's got this one going in. Zion Spartan still had the inner.
The turret is basically unsafe.
Oh, pushed it right. Oh, the flash
perfect shot
from Afromu closes the gap for any chance of missing by flashing direct. Imaqtpie and Kiwi Kid if they wanted to after the turret.
The area of control is very pronounced for CLG, whereas Seraph is still on his own.
He is on his own, and he is running scared. He tries to flash over the wall. Too much crowd control coming from that situation. Actually, almost gets a kill for himself.
There's a lot of minions there, actually, that had to be intervention.
Tightrope here, and it looks like Dignitas is bringing a pair of scissors to the fight. They're going to be going for Dragon now. Actually, Rat-a-tat-tat immediately comes in. Seraph dives into the fight without closure from his team to be there. He goes down instantly.
He didn't hit a single person with that Javon ult, but Zion gets caught!
Oh, the intervention comes in, drawing out Doublelift's calling. Looks like they're still going. Dexter, like we said, ultimate is down. The repel for the hop. Both junglers get out of that one.
Doublelift is so strong!
Doublelift, a flash, Ardent Blaze into the light shot, and it looks like he goes down as well. CLG is digging themselves a grave in this fight.
And the speed of Dignitas, that's 3 for 0 so far, Riv.
Cannot, and they're still going to push forward. A flat.
Those incremental advantages, and I think he's got to run pretty fast.
Here comes it's going to hit Link as well. They stop him down there. Imaqtpie on the other side. He actually grabs the blue buff to himself. They try to get a tidal wave right in the face. Turret goes down in the mid lane. CLG is going to be forced to walk, or Dignitas rather, going to be forced to walk this one in. A great spear onto Shifter, and they say, no, we actually need to back. They're gonna lose the inhibitor turret on this.
I mean, how long is CLG gonna stay here? It's actually a great rotational move there. CLG pushing mid to give up the Baron. They just won't be able to fight for 4 to 5 minutes afterwards. Maybe they will.
Oh, Invis to Invis. Crumbs comes out. He gets the intervention on. Tidal Wave passes right by as Seraph gets himself out with a bit of a heal. Rather flash as well. And it looks like this could spell bad for Counter Logic Gaming. They did get that inhibitor down, but Dignitas could come out big on moving around the map. Dignitas.
Oh no, Doublelift. What are you doing?
Goes into the atmosphere of farming. Uh-oh. Imaqtpie getting hit up quite hard, but that's why you have a Kale. Throwing out the intervention. They need to get away from this turret. They're going to go ahead and repel. Somebody else is going to take that damage, and only Link is there. He deters from that, and he starts to come back down to the bottom lane, but he's going to be coming through wards. CLG has the right timing, the right hits. They're going to be able to get the pressure on, and this disperse here from Dignitas gave CLG this turret. A little bit better about this. Kiwi Kid with the Tidal Wave ultimate up. It looks like he's going to throw it right down. The turret still goes down. Imaqtpie on the outside. No rat-a-tat-tat to activate. Zion, he's wavering a little bit on this turret. Not doing damage to it now.
He does have teleport on Kale if they wanted to turn something, because their inhibitor is getting hit on right now, and he's not killing it that fast with Kale. He doesn't have too much attack speed at this point.
He has nothing under his belt to get that down any faster. And it looks like the inhibitor down to 50% health. Imaqtpie, they are taking spears. This is the game CLG needed to be playing with Link on the back line just huffing. It's a fake back. Well, they do have Baron in 8 seconds here. No, they will not decide to fully got him! They get Crumbs! The only crowd control is used perfectly on that. Imaqtpie down to 25% HP. That's going to be Dexter. That's going to be Doublelift, and the rest of the team running hip to hip into the base. The inhibitor goes down. Like I said, they have the mid one to go for.
CLG right now, they only have a Dark Binding to play with, and they're making it work. Another one on his eye.
Oh my gosh. That's what Doublelift needs to do. Get the auto attacks out in between and threading them on the cast abilities. Still going for the inhibitor. They take a second one down. This means more minions to pour in the base. CLG is setting themselves up for this victory after what seemed to be everything falling. Zion Spartan gets Dark Binding again to himself. One last hit, and he does take down Afromu, but that will be the least of their worries if the team can.
What a crazy crazy game. It's almost indescribable in the sense that CLG, they do have the ace CLG before making their push, which they're going to try for right here with that tidal wave.
That's a tidal wave. Doublelift. Now, Kiwi Kid on the front line trying to throw out a bit of damage if he can. The calling's not going to help too much. Maybe Crumb sees that as a way to get in, but nobody else can follow that space. Whoa, Aframu gets hit! Shifter just late as well. Things are not falling into place here for Dignitas.
Go down. If CLG gets this one, they only extend the pain, but if Dignitas can stop him, they have a chance yet.
That's a pretty good dive in. A good amount of abilities wasted that CLG uses to disengage are now done. Dig capitalizes on that. Still pushing up in the lane. Good words from Shifter. Keeps everything in the team in knowledge of what CLG is doing. The same position we just saw both teams in, again, is almost the initiation for the fight. Middle of the map. This is where they're going to find it, possibly.
They're going.
It's going to be Aframu bubbled up. They go on to Doublelift. He gets the shield as Aframu hits the ground instantly. Shifter's into Zanya's, but he might be too closed in. Rift walks out of that one. Crumbs goes down. Too many shots to the abdomen. Doublelift flashes forward, but can't get the light kill. And it looks like...
But they killed two people on Dignitas. They can just rush the base.
Take wrong side of the map as CLG makes their way in. Two timers at 35 seconds.
There is one Nexus turret remaining, but Shifter is at full health. So is Outspot.
This would be huge if Dig can stop it. Shifter goes down. The Zanya's was used. The activate isn't there. Pie falls to the ground, and CLG picks themselves back up and puts themselves right in the game for the win.
What just happened is a question that many people are going to be asking right here, including Dignitas, because they had so many tools to win this game. The initiation from Cassidy, the low cooldown Rift Walk, the stuns, the tidal waves, all the counter initiation.
What an amazing day of games. This one also bringing it to 11 on the meter. Great play and a great comeback from their own mistakes for CLG.